My name is Luis Hess. I am an immigration attorney here in the greater Houston area. We have offices in the Woodlands, Texas, Houston, Texas, and a satellite office in Guadalajara, Mexico. The reason I'm here today is to talk to you a little bit about the investment visa, what the requirements are, what the advantages are, and how somebody can obtain it within 90 days or less. In order to qualify for an investment visa, we're typically looking at $100,000 or more brought here into the United States. What this means is that as part of the process, we open up a company in your name and in the name of any type of business that you want. It can be yourself, it can be your spouse, it can be both of you, it can be multiple partners. But the idea is that we're bringing in money from abroad and bringing it here to the United States to buy product or services. Now, these types of product or services doesn't necessarily mean that you're just buying anything that you want. In fact, we're doing a strategic type of investment where you're committed or actually have purchased these products or services. I'll go into that a little bit more here in a minute as to what qualifies as an investment. In order to qualify for an investment visa, an individual can look towards commercial property, residential property, franchises, or buying products from abroad and reselling here in the United States. What this means is that you as a foreign national can purchase commercial property, set up your own business, and use that as the basis of your application. For instance, most commercial property here in the greater Houston area costs well over $100,000. But you purchase that property and use it to, let's say, start a consulting company where you're employing yourself and other people. We can easily show immigration that you're actually using your investment to employ yourself as well as employ other Americans. Similarly, with residential property, a very popular option is to either purchase homes, renovate them, and sell them, otherwise known as flipping homes. Or another popular option is to actually buy an existing home and then rent it out to other individuals. It doesn't have to be an American, it can be other foreign nationals. It doesn't really matter. What immigration is more looking for is that, are you investing enough money here that you could potentially have a property manager that would be helping you manage your business. Similarly, franchises are also a very popular form of investment. That is purchasing a McDonald's, purchasing a Jimmy John's, doesn't matter. It easily fits the requirements for an investment visa. And then similarly, we do have clients who do buy products from abroad, such as alcohol, and then resell it here to other alcohol distributors. Quite frankly, there are a variety of different things that can qualify as an investment visa, but it all comes down to how do we approach that actual investment and how do we package that application with immigration services. There are various advantages of getting an investment visa for both the principal applicant, the spouse, and the kids. So starting with the principal applicant, they have the advantage of renewing this visa every 2, 3, or 4 years, depending on what country they're from. So what that means is that so long as the business is successful, the applicant can continue to renew this visa every 2, 3, or 4 years. The advantage for the spouse is that the spouse can obtain a work permit that's not necessarily tied to the actual business itself. That is, with a work permit, the foreign national spouse can work for anybody that they want to. There's no requirement that they do work here in the United States, but if they choose to do so, he or she can work for anybody that they do want to. When it comes to children can accompany their parents and stay here in the United States. They also have the right and privilege of going to any type of public school or public university. And then finally, the great option of this type of visas, unlike the green card, there's no requirement that the foreign national and their family members have to stay here in the United States for a specific period of time. So for instance, if you are living in Mexico and simply just want an option to come to the United States because of economic reasons, for political reasons, you can actually just have a visa, come visit 1 or 2 weeks a year, and then if you need to, come live here at a more long-term basis. Similarly, if you choose to stay here for 365 days a year, that's not a problem so long as the visa is valid. There's quite a bit of flexibility when it comes to obtaining the investment visa or investment status. One option is for individuals to apply in their home country. The question becomes how long will it take to obtain that interview? Now, in some countries, in Mexico traditionally, it takes about 3 months. However, in Western Europe, it might take 9 months. Therefore, some of our clients may prefer to do third country processing where they just apply in Mexico just to obtain the visa quicker than they would in, let's say, Spain. At the same time, there's also other flexibility for individuals who want to apply here within the United States. Typically, this involves an individual coming to the United States, waiting 60 days, and assuming that everything is ready to be filed and willing to pay for the premium processing where they get a response in 30 days, it is theoretically possible that the client can obtain their permission to stay and work here as an investor within 90 days from the date that they enter the United States. Based on what you heard today, it might sound as if this process is fairly simple, but the fact of the matter is, this is not just simply filling out forms. Rules and regulations governing immigration law change constantly. Therefore, if you'd like to schedule a consult with me or have a strategy session, please give us a call at 281-205-8540, or please click below where you can schedule a consultation on our website.